It's fine. I'm not colorblind. Now I'm good. Level up faster to experience bonuses when you play with others. No thank you, I'm playing with myself.
We live in a dangerous world. The gods who built it vanished, leaving behind their instruments that aimlessly reshape the land.
I don't know how other people will hear it.
These ancient relics harness an unknowable force we call the Anthem of Creation.
Are you looking through my phone?
But the Anthem refuses to be controlled. To survive, our ancestors invented the javelins and built cities with great walls. Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes to face the chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival. We are freelancers. We leap head-on into danger, rescuing the lost, keeping the monsters at bay, and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms. But not all cataclysms are created equal. And even freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the Anthem.
That was quite an intro. The intro to Anthem.
This is it. Close as we get with the Striders.
Agreed. Looks like we fly from here. Alec, you hear that?
Yep. All teams, get ciphers to their amplifiers. Let's go!
Freelancer, we're a long way from the cenotaph, and the storm is worse than we thought.
Okay, this is as close as we're gonna get to the center without the Strider getting ripped to shreds. Let's go, freelancers. Suit up!
How crazy will this get?
No idea.
Suit up.
Never tried to shut down a cataclysm this big.
Oh.
The guy
Steady,
said
Faye.
suit up.
None
It
of
was
us come
like,
out of this alive without our
I
cipher.
Met Your Mother.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
I guess he dressed like Anwar from Star Wars.
Okay, freelancer.
You don't know who that is, do
You
you?
might be new, but you won't be here if you didn't show promise.
Hey, Alec, what's up? Waiting for it to die down out there? Let's go!
Thought you could use a head start.
See you at the cenotaph. We're heading out.
Okay, everyone. Let's stop this cataclysm from growing, from killing everything.
I don't know, Alec. Haven't seen anything like this before.
Look, everyone. I won't be here if I thought this storm could beat me, right? Heart of Rage is no different than the hundreds of other Shaper ruins we've dealt with. It's just bigger. This is what we do. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take on whatever unholy beast it spits at us, and we're going to tame that thing. Together.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ready, Javelin 1?
Ooh, ready. Strong along, stronger together.
I'm in a suit. I like the old jacket from Ant-Man. Or like a yellow Iron Man.
Let's go!
Guys,
suit. Check in.
I've got you, Faye, loud and clear.
Yeah, gateway link is strong so far.
Storm gets worse ahead. Trying to find a calm pocket for you. Steady, Miller. Your heart rate is too high. Alec, check in, please.
A little busy, Kay. No worries on me. Got one.
Team, our rookie's tangled with a wyvern.
Already
Freelancer,
ruined the suit.
thank goodness you survived, but your javelin needs a restart. I'll bring systems back one at a time. Starting voice recognition.
Really?
Faye? Faye, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. That was a bad fall. How's your head? You remember the mission?
Think so. Where am I?
You're in a cataclysm, terrible storm, called the Heart of Rage. You need to get to the center and shut it down by silencing the cenotaph.
Got it.
Your suit is still critical. Grab a repair pack when you can.
Just telling me things.
You've got a bit of a climb to catch up. Alec?
Yep.
He's up and heading your way.
How's it going back there? What's your ETA?
Don't know. Faye?
Not too far, just... Oh, no, sorry. Can't talk. Be right back.
What's going on?
It's the reloading. Is that repair pack? Where's the repair pack? Oh, over there.
Good. Now you have partial boosters at least.
Nice, I didn't make it. There we go. The sprint? Oh, yes, I can.
Team, the Cypher from Strider 2 is down. Comatose.
His lasters are flying blind. Never mind that, Alec. We got a Titan. Holy crap.
It's like that volcano section in Final Fantasy 15.
We can use the help.
On my way. Hang tough, everyone. Faye, I've got some pretty blocking my path.
Part of the Dominion Strider. And when they attack the city, those...
Okay. Ah. Ability. Oh, where'd he go?
Team, update. This is not going well. Many casualties. Freelancers down.
Like one brother
Cyphers
throw a
in
grenade.
comas.
Comas?
From hearing the
It's
anthem.
telling me
How are you
things.
doing, Faye? Are you okay?
So far, but I can hear it too.
We're going. Oh, there. What's that? Oh, it's a random instruction. Do I have what? Yeah,
What the? Hey, Miller. Found your Titan.
This cataclysm is creating them by the handful.
whoa.
Faye, you still there?
Yes, you've got down freelancers ahead, sending distress signals. They're the ones from Strider 2. Their javelins need repair. Get them moving.
Hey, how you doing?
You tell me. Everything's grim. I'd better get back out there.
There's one. You can hear it from the hard to hear when you have it. There's one.
I got you, freelancer. We aren't gonna make it to the cenotaph. Gonna try.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's my melee?
Hang tight.
Thanks, brother.
Your Cypher's in a coma.
Damn. Heading back to the Strider.
I took care of all 3 freelancers. What next?
Push on and join your team.
How long? Which way? Now, I've got to tighten on a bridge above.
Leave it. We've got one up here, too.
What is
I'm
that?
ready to go around. Which way, Faye? Faye!
A giant, chest beam guy. Whoa!
Never mind. Titan here just blasted the
Somehow
wall.
I didn't get hit.
Gave me a shortcut.
We really need your help.
Gotcha! On my way!
Alright, might as well go.
How close am I, Faye?
Hey, Adair. Get a route has left.
The Anthem. It wants to consume me. To show me.
Hey, snap out of it. What do you got for us?
Oh, sorry. The whole team from Strider 3 is gone.
Miller, pull back. See if we can flank it.
Strider 14 is in retreat. If they make it, mission seems doomed.
How far back? Damn, I'm freaking out. Then get out of the way. I'll do it.
Hurry up! Where are you?
Trying! I swear!
It's all wrong. It's all done. Come back. Retreat.
Oh, I didn't mean to do
I
that.
can hear the anthem of creation.
Hey! Are we supposed to fall back?
We're fine. We push on. Right, team?
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Rookie, there you are. Get in here. Faye's calling a retreat. We got this.
Almost there.
Team, you need to retreat.
Go!
Oh, he got swatted.
Not good.
He's gone. I'm sorry.
This thing is going down. Come on!
Adair! No!
Get back to the Strider. This mission is over.
I can do it! Look at this, Faye! We have to silence the cenotaph!
Please, I'm barely holding it together.
Retreat isn't an option. Not now.
That was easy.
We got this, bastard. We have to get out of here. No. We push on. We're the only ones left. Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward. I'm no coward. No? You want to push forward until I get killed. Until we both get killed. Where'd that come from? Go. Babe, we're coming back. No. It beat us, Halleck. We need to regroup. It can't beat us. Rookie, don't you dare pull me out of here.
The voice acting is not great. The voice acting. Lightning fast interceptor is the most agile javelin.
During the failed attempt to silence the Heart of Rage, we lost more than freelancers, more than friends and comrades. We lost the faith of the people we protect. So the freelancers scattered, searching for ways to redeem themselves. The few who remained carried on, finding new allies where they could, doing their best to help a people who no longer called the freelancers heroes.
2 years after the events in the Heart of Rage. Can't tell what you're looking at there.
How about the coordinates, Owen?
Impressive entrance as usual.
Nice to be appreciated.
Don't sell yourself short, mate. A Cypher couldn't ask for a better partner.
You could ask, but not many of us left.
The relay's a short flight away.
Easy contract so far.
Easy keeps you alive.
Wouldn't call this living. Inspecting sensors every month.
Yeah, pays the bills.
Not exactly the freelancer motto.
What did that say?
Until the freelancers are back on their feet, we can enjoy all the gorgeous scenery Bastion has to offer.
Flying around it is even better.
Now I'm jealous, sitting here in the fort.
So far, so good. It's not like the game so far.
There's the relay. Just needs a hard reset.
Definitely looks amazing. Whoops. Look at that.
Supply cache looks intact. Might come in handy.
This should get the early warning network back up. Good, that did it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby.
Let me see what this is. Reverse organic.
Jungle's full of useful stuff.
That looks gross. For information on the world around you and the story of Anthem, in the journal section, find missions, contracts, and more. Notification will appear when an entry is added. Got it. It's been 2 years since the fateful day in the heart of Rage. Now as a freelancer...
Any freelancers been through here lately?
You're the first in months. Maps for this area are sketchy.
Current jobs task you to decipher Owen Corley, inspecting the early warning network that detects cheaper energy. It's the first line of defense for catching any sign that a dangerous cataclysm might be forming in the region. Okay. Second challenge and press X to check your progress.
At least nothing's trying to eat you.
Not like that job in Darkwood.
This is just lore stuff. To Commander Vuel, on behalf of the citizens of Fort Tarsus, I'm petitioning for an increase in parchment stores to be delivered on regular cadence. The rate in which this fort's population consumes parchment so that it can produce letters, contracts, and
There are worse places
more
in the
than our
world.
current stocks can bear.
Deadlight Caverns. It earned its name.
I know that you have issued a request for citizens to reduce how much parchment they use, but I would argue that this is a mistake. You do not have the luxuries and the distractions of Anthem or Helios. For many of us, parchment is our only outlet. It is how we connect and stay sane. Without it, I'm positive you'll see an increase in undesirable activity. That is not a threat, mind you. Just a
Wait, don't forget the sensor.
take
The
into
location's marked.
consideration. Yeah, you should look at these at some point. I'll just skim through it. Gear launch various attacks, okay. A jump. Activate up to identify and impede all threats in the targeting area. Fire with white sugar. I'll look at that later. Okay.
I'm going into the ravine.
Oh, there's the first sensor. I need you to access it.
Thing right here. Chimeric Overlay. There's more stuff. Hey. Might as well
Stick close so I can get a reading on the Shaper energy. Hang on. I'm detecting movement. Looks like scorpions.
enemies. Oh, what did you shoot at me?
Scorpions are riled up.
Well, aren't they? Probably haven't tasted fresh freelancer in a while.
Won't be today.
Haha! Convinced them.
They're called scorpions? They look like things going on. Yes, they do.
Hang in there. I'm still waiting for a reading.
Oh, where did you come from?
Owen! Almost got it! Alright, readings are coming through. It's mostly normal.
Mostly? This is the early warning system.
Exactly.
If it's detecting something,
Yeah, no sign of
And
shaper
then it
energy.
disappeared.
Head to the next sensor.
How many of these have you had to drink?
Oh, waterfall ahead if you want to cool your suit.
Andy in a
Go
pinch.
chasing waterfalls. Whoa, which
You're coming up on the next sensor. Check it out for me, will you?
rabbits? Like Jessica grab it. You can enter the Cortex menu when you want more information. I will begin this guide with a short examination of the seemingly harmless grabbit. My cousin had a pet grabbit once, and contrary to legend, it didn't steal shards and hoard treasure. My cousin liked to dress it up like a baby and coo at it. And when I expressed maybe, or maybe just put up with my cousin because it hoped she'd die soon, and it could have a nice dinner. From A Guide to Living Things That Will Kill You by Timon and Pumbaa? Alright, got it. I'm just reading a story about animals that can kill you. I guess they're harmless until I...
Wait there while I get a reading.
No sign of scorpions, at least. They're aggressive today.
The interface as well as controlling
Owen, what's going on? Why are all the birds leaving?
I'm working on it. Got a reading. Not good. Possible shaper energy detected. Get to the next sensor, we can narrow it down.
Birds might have had the right idea.
I jumped and then immediately landed.
Owen, how
Thought
bad
was
could
here.
this get?
You were in the heart of range, weren't you?
Don't even think it.
See these ruins? There's a theory a shaper relic flipped gravity over there.
Uh-huh. Well, not on my watch.
Last sensors nearby.
With wyverns circling.
I see them. Vibrators. We still need to get a reading. Give me a second for a
Kill
reading.
those. Whoa.
Heads up, more wyvern are on you.
Everything's in a bad mood today.
This could be their nesting area. Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area. The bad one. I've got a probable location.
On it.
Hang in there, your javelin can take some heat. Mostly.
And when it can't,
You'll know
We're
it.
going in the water.
watertight seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
No time. We can't risk this getting worse.
This game looks amazing. There are some,
Here we go.
Shaper ruins. We're on the right.
Looks like an echo to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes. Grab them and bring them to the door. Your javelin can hold 3 at a time.
pieces of the Anthem creation that often exists as semi-animate glows of energy. Echoes tend to hover around the shape of relics they've escaped from, and be used to silence cataclysms, though how and why this is possible is purely theoretical. Von Maurer's theory of ampliphonic force proposes that when an echo is put into an active shape of relic, it provides the relic with enough power to countermeasure the Anthem, effectively using the Anthem to silence itself. Arcanist Boyan Hall believes that the Anthem cannot stand coming into competition with other creative forces and retreats back into the relic, and the theory has been effectively proven. While the echoes are not as volatile as the Anthem, attempts to use them in human technology has had catastrophic effects and is generally avoided. Over time, echoes deteriorate and aid the formation of chimeric compounds and alloys in soil and groundwater. Right. It's dangerous, I understand.
That's it. A fragment of Anthem energy gone astray. It's working, but you'd have to ask an Arcanist why. You'll need more echoes.
Yes. Oh, I see it. Oh, you didn't have to do that.
You're getting the hang of it. You'll need more.
Got one.
So you can only hold 3 at a time. Take these over to the door.
One more. Oh, there you are.
That should be enough. Let's see if the door opens.
We will.
Aha! That did it. We're in. Impressive. Even for a Shaper ruin.
What's it for?
Raise a mountain, carve out an ocean, spawn some new monstrosity.
There has
Well,
to be
that's how you
some
fly
reason
faster.
for it all.
It's the riddle of our world. And this one's waking up. I detect intense energy deeper in.
Someone else made it down here. Though it doesn't look like they made it back out. What's all this?
Got me. Painful looking. This ruin's never been mapped.
You holding one right. Do a barrel roll.
Careful! Too much of that, you'll overload.
Do a barrel
Javelin
roll.
overloaded. Hang
Barrel roll.
Oi, watch it!
Are they kidding?
I look at the flag.
Keep going, Relic's not far. to reset, hang on. Oh, good. It's just water.
Owen!
Controls restored, you're back. That's the relic up there. Big one too. You'll need to silence it.
Where do I start?
Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place. You know the drill, you'll need more.
What's the relic doing?
I can't tell, but the energy pocket's getting bigger. Something's forming in there.
What is it?
I mean, anything is possible. Look at the waterfalls, they're going backwards. It's working. Keep the echoes coming and it will collapse the energy pocket. Just think. Anthem's being harnessed in there. Pure creation, something totally new forming.
New and dangerous.
Blame that on the Shapers. It's still amazing.
It's got a lot colder.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. It's drawing energy to form a cataclysm.
There, last echo.
You did it. That should silence it.
It didn't hold.
I see! Damn, it's starting. You've got company!
What are you?
Owen, talk to me.
Yes, I'm trying to work it out. Shaper energy's still increasing. These are just a warm-up and prelude to a cataclysm.
Doesn't feel like a warm-up.
I told you anything's possible. You've got to power through it, mate, or else it's going to get a whole lot worse. Alright, hang in there. I might have an idea. Just give me a second.
Here.
I'm clear, Owen.
Good. I think we can still stop this. Those fragments of the relic that blew out, grab them and put them back together. Oh, and fun wrinkle, more company's on the way. Got one. Now carry it over and put it in place.
Fragments in.
Now the others. Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
Owen, something in there's growling.
Something biological, that's all I can say for sure.
What's happening in there?
There's something has teeth. Lots of them. Hurry!
The ice wolf.
How
Get up.
many teeth?
Size is the real problem. Large! Considerable! Just get...
Okay, last one. Here goes.
Careful. Anything's...
Possible. I know.
You know, I heard a relic made a guy vanish into thin air once. No idea where he went. Which isn't as lucky as the freelancer whose guts were turned inside out.
But how's that lucky?
At least he died and got it over with.
This is a pain.
They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense to Shapers.
No, I mean there's ice jamming it up.
We're out of time. Silence it.
I'm trying to.
Well, nobody told him. It's an R6.
It's not working.
Oh, put it back into it.
Got it.
Looks like something from Shadow of Mordor.
Well, at least now I've got a new story. That time a relic spawned a giant Ursex that almost ate you whole.
Yeah, classic for the ages. I'd say that fulfills the contract.
Time to get back to Fort Tarsus. 2A job, well done.
The only kind there is. I'm on my way.
Fire can melt frozen effects. Frost can extinguish fire effects. Achievement! Complete early warnings. That's my first Anthem mission. I imagine that's everyone's first Anthem mission. Soldier. So much XP. Okay. Enough for 1.5 levels. Locked. New Javelin. In Fort Tarsus, selections available to choose one of the currently locked core javelins. Across the storm in the scepter. Got it. Guess I'll salvage the ones I'm probably not going to use. Not gonna use a shotgun or pistol. Maybe pistol. Look closest to this person. Or maybe not. Alright, what does she got? Oh, this is it. Alright, I'll go with this guy. That's the closest it gets. Yep, that's my name. You earn coin every week when the Alliance ladder resets.
Here we are, back in Fort Tarsus. The last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
Ah, you know how it is, Zoe. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
Welcome home. You should swing by my...
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun. Drop on by whenever.
Guess I'll take the time to read all the things. Welcome home, freelancer. Fort Tarsus, named for the famous General Tarsus, is a frontier town and bastion. It's hard to dispute that the place has seen better days. Still, there's a freelancer enclave where you and Owen might pick up a contract or two. With the heart of rage still burning and the entire world trying to kill you, there are worse places to be than, say, behind these walls. Got it. Agent challenges, search for knowledge, even promises. Alright. Enter free play and collect uncommon ember. Ember can be acquired from certain plants, mineral deposits, and treasure chests, or by salvaging uncommon equipment. Lisa unlocks new challenges to obtain equipment blueprints. Independent Lancers who choose to follow General Tarsus and the path of valor. The silence cataclysms and aid those in need beyond the safety of the walls. Freelancers act without direct orders from any central organization. Though there is no official code, the modern perception of freelancer values is attributed to Dalthys, the Lancers 3. Vows to serve the people, regardless of their station. Courage to bring silence when the anthem sings. Faith to keep my word and the word of my brethren. Trust at the free answer when called. Strong alone, stronger together. I'll pass on that. Owen is a cipher who works out of the freelancer enclave in Fort Tarsus, small town on the frontier in Bastion. Born into poverty, he was sent for cipher training at a young age when he first showed sensitivity to the anthem. Owen spent most of his life studying at Bronlin, Satomi, and Helios. Owen is an adventurer and mischief maker at heart. After leaving Bronlin, he traveled for a number of years, settling down in Fort Tarsus to work with the freelancers. However, the few contracts available had left him uninspired and dreaming of grander things. He longs to operate a javelin of his own, like a javelin of his own. Oh, this is all the stuff. I'll skip all that. Hazards. Let me read this. Strong wind that limits the height of javelin propulsion. Rip streams can also be experienced when one leads from a cliff, only to enter a vague grayness, then arrive suddenly near when one started. Though architects have long studied the buffeting winds in our upper atmosphere, there has been little agreement on or proof of their cause. In the early 200s, when is this year starting? There was a popular belief that the Shapers wished to keep creatures limited to a certain area, as if remaining close to the ground was part of the larger plan. The suspicious minds believe the rip stream is due to the size of the moon and atmospheric variables. There are dozens of waterfalls in Bastion, and while they are beautiful, they can also be deadly. Getting caught in the undertow of a waterfall without a javelin can result in drowning. During the great expansion of Fort Tarsus, going over local waterfalls in a barrel resulted in many deaths, leading to a banning of all waterfall recreation. Waterfalls should be treated with caution. Of course, it's a waterfall. For Lancers, however, waterfalls can be very useful. Flying through a waterfall will cool a javelin's boosters and elongate flight time. This helps freelancers, sentinels, and other Lancers travel through the perilous wilderness and reach people in need much quicker. I'll look through these another time. Might, Valor, Resolve. This chain was started in prosperity to you. The original copy is from the Marlins. It has been sent around the world 9 times. Within 3 days, make 5 copies of this letter and send it to 5 of your friends to whom you wish prosperity to come. Make sure to send this only to people who will not break the chain. Do not keep this letter. It must leave your hands in 72 hours. This is not a joke. The Sentinel commander in Anthem was promoted to Argentum after passing this letter along. A freelancer in Fortuna won a new javelin in a card game, then was killed by a chimera because he broke the chain. Send 5 copies and see what happens on the 4th day. Do not ignore it. It works. Alright. That's definitely something. I read that already. Weapons and gear launch various attacks on enemies, including unique combos which can cause devastating damage. An experienced freelancer knows that strategic use of the right gear can control the battle and defeat the enemy. Fire sets enemies on fire. Makes sense. Causes them to burn and take additional damage over time. Ice freezes enemies. Makes sense. Restricts their movement for the duration of the effect. Electrical electrifies enemies. Makes sense. Turns them into conduits that disperse arcs of electricity and shock nearby enemies. Acid lowers enemy resistance and increases their damage vulnerability. Weapon and gear descriptions will indicate how quickly these effects are applied. Different enemies have varying resistances which protect them from particular effects and determine how long each takes to apply. When an enemy has an effect on them, shown as a name, launch a combo with weapons or gear that have combination properties. Different types of combos and effects will produce damaging results. Nice. Ranger has a double jump capability. Hold A on the first jump to increase air time. This will not increase air time on the second jump. Ranger ultimate is micro missiles. At full power, activate up to identify and paint all threats in a targeting area. Then fire right trigger to release a barrage of missiles. Ranger can jump farther by sprinting and jumping. Has a dash that can be used on the ground and in the air. Ranger's barrel roll can be used while flying to avoid lockdown projectiles. Has an automated shield layer that will regenerate after a short delay when not taking damage. Ranger is the second most agile suit. Ranger is the jack of all trades. Sweet. Storm. It's good to read things. It's how you speak and learn words. This is why Mom and Jeff tell you to read. The Storm has a single jump capability. Hold A to increase airtime. Storm Ultimate is Elemental Storm. At full power, activating up to become immune to damage and master the elements. Firing right trigger will conjure a Elemental Storm at the targeted position or location and apply the magic effect to anyone inside. Shortly after, a meteor will strike the area, dealing massive damage and applying the chain combo. Storm allows for a descending float to course correct the jump by tapping A after the jump. Hold A to extend the float time. Storm can jump farther by sprinting and jumping. Teleport capability that can be used on the ground or in the air to avoid attacks, so it's like a barrel roll. Spherical Kinesis Shield. Shield protects it from effects and prevents the storm from stumbling when hit. You can stumble when you get hit. So it's not like Destiny, where you just take the hit and keep shooting. Storm Shield gets amplified and takes reduced damage while the storm is hovering. Storm can hover the longest of any javelin. Storm is the second least agile suit. Storm has devastating firepower and area of effect attacks, but low defensive capability. Alright. Colossus has double jump capability. Hold A to... Okay, I get it. Ultimate is siege weapon. At full power, Colossus can deploy a massive collapsible weapon that fires powerful explosive shells with devastates. Can jump farther by sprinting and jumping. When he lands from a high altitude, nearby enemies take damage. That's kinda nice. This attacks with the air melee, so Colossus' air melee from a higher altitude deals more damage than a lower one. The Colossus has a shield that can be used on the ground and in the air. Shield protects against front damage in a 180-degree arc. Surrender fly into enemies with the Colossus shield to bash smaller foes. Melee the Colossus shield will perform a shield slam against an enemy. Colossus is the least agile javelin. Takes less damage from other javelins. Has more armor than other javelins. Nice, I kinda like the Colossus one. Interceptor has triple jump capability. You're the only one to have triple jump. Ultimate is Assassin's Blades. At full power, activate up to empower blades. Striking blades while empowered, either right trigger or Y. Leap after images that continue to do damage, even after the interceptor is moved to the next threat. You can move farther by sprinting and jumping. That's the same across the board. A chain dash that can be used on the ground or in the air. Hold B while moving to allow the interceptor to change as many as 3 times. Interceptor's extra spinning barrel roll can be used while flying to avoid locked-on projectiles. Interceptor has an automated shield layer that will regenerate faster with quicker movement. Interceptor's most agile suit. Alright. I'll do the other things another time.
Look who's back in one piece.
Zoe, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once-over after a run. What have you done this time?
Just my job.
Fascinating. I never would have guessed.
I just want to be sure everything's in order.
That's what I like to hear. Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Too careful out there. I'll run you some maintenance checks, make sure everything's humming. Won't impact performance, but I'll add moisture-wicking fabric to the internal padding while I'm at it.
Can't argue with that.
Why would you? If you're running headfirst into chaos, may as well be comfy.
Like the way you think.
I have my moments. Go on. I'll run the checks while you're off.
That was too late. Where was that? Yeah, I'll look at it at the time. I move like pretty slowly. Move pretty slowly. I guess I'll explore while I'm before I do a mission.
Hey, welcome back. How was the last run?
Pretty smooth, except for the scar ambush.
You too.
Again? Those things are getting too bold. What did you do?
Drove as hard as I could to shake them.
Next time, see if you can find a cliff. If you time it right, you can pin the scars, then squash them with the strider. Oh,
Here.
dozens of times. It's satisfying.
Oh, I can't jump or anything. I just gotta move. Alright, I'll keep going. One. Alright.
Hi. You waiting to get in too?
Why are the doors closed?
Quarantine. What else is new?
On which side?
This side. A freelancer brought in tainted cargo or something.
All right then. Now what?
Well, there's always conversation with the charming fellow freelancer.
Of course, I didn't mean.
I'm a little cranky. I think the Sentinels take any opportunity to mess with freelancers.
Isn't it their job to protect the fort?
Yeah. I just wish... I mean, I was born here. Fort Tarsus used to be great. People used to look down on the fort because it wasn't Anthem or Fremont. But I think it was better.
But you were a kid.
Exactly. My brother Kismet and I used to climb that scaffolding just to watch the Striders come and go. Then the market would fill up with happy people and cool things to buy. It even seemed sunnier. Might be my imagination. Though it was before the Harder Age. So, poor Fort Tarsus. It's kind of a crap heap now. Not sure why I keep coming back.
It's hard to give up on home, even if you should know better.
You're right. Does that make me foolish?
Is it okay if I don't answer that?
Well, everything I own is on the other side of these doors. Looks like I'm stuck here. But you should save yourself.
Okay. Good luck.
By the way, see you around.
Alright.
Did she make it back?
Barely. Scars hit pretty bad.
They've taken that route
Let me
before.
listen to this.
Since when does that matter? You get comfortable out there, you stay out there, permanently.
But she's okay.
Yeah, suit's being looked at, and the Sentinels will give her time to rest up.
If there's anything either of you need.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Alright. Instruments left behind by the Shapers when they abandoned the world they created. Varying in size, shape, and purpose, relics are powered by the Anthem creation, and are commonly believed to be the very tools that constructed the world. If an activated relic becomes overwhelmed by the Anthem, it creates a cataclysm, often causing fragments to break off the relic. Masters have discovered through trial and error that returning these fragments to their rightful place can, in some cases, silence a relic. The relic shuddered before them, and the freelancers sprang into action. Bramble to the left and gathered up the nearest echo into its back, then dashed into the relic, quickly restoring it. Gilliman went right to protect the citizens of the market and lead them to safety. Lastly, Rudy, suddenly free of his previous intoxication, raised his mace and chortled heartily at the chimera that sprung from the relic's maw. When Freelancers 3 by Fallon Dalthy. Alright. Daily trials. Successfully complete strongholds. Weekly trials. Brief report to the memory of German sources by defeating enemies of the Freelancers, Dominions, Scars, and Outlaws. Okay. Monthly trials. Complete Path of Glory challenges before the time runs out. Alright. I'll accept that as well, and keep it moving. Anything over here? Nope. Oh, it's a thing. Welcome to Anthem. Now suit up freelancer. Oh, now suit up freelancer. There should be a comma there. We'll see you in Fort Tarsus and beyond. Alien system. Complete expeditions alongside your friends. Navigate, get experience, and earn coin. Go here to learn more about the benefits of the alliance system. Don't miss the latest live streams like this one. Subscribe to our official Anthem Twitch page today. Nah, good.
Big job, yes?
Decent. An Arcanist number.
Good, good. Got to show people why we're here.
A few more contracts on
The
the board
activities
will
that
help with
further
that.
the freelancer cause. The work
No
you do
need
will
to
help
tell
the
me.
Arclight grow and
So
expand.
little trust.
The
And
more
even
the
our own, they
Arclight
forget.
and
How
use
many
more
read the wall?
freelancers and return
You know
to the
how it
glory
is.
days.
Yes, yes. Look, you come back with something to brag about, all right?
Rare universal
Damn
component
straight.
blueprints. Epic universal component blueprints. Sure, why not? Can I go this way? Yes, I can. There's nothing here. Alright, turn it back. Excuse me. Matrix room? Oh, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, you see what I mean? You picked up on that, right? Little warble? It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy? You don't measure it, you don't count it, it's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay here, Owen?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the cipher was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall tolerances.
No, it's your call, but if you ignore it, something...
I will find an Arcanist and perform a full protocol inspection on this unit.
There's nothing wrong with the chair, is there?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about? I've just done her a massive favor. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cypher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world through the eyes of a Javelin pilot. No. You know what she gets to do? She gets to relay official messages back and forth to ciphers at the Capitol day after day after day.
Some people like boring. Not everyone's cut out to be a freelancer.
So you have said. But you have to admit, that last mission would have gone better with a partner.
I have a partner. You. Every good Javelin pilot needs a cipher.
That is not what I meant. Look, if I had a suit of my own, I could be out there in the field with you.
Call down your boosters, Hotshot. With more training, you'll get your chance, I promise.
Fine. Not like we could afford a spare suit anyway. The job board is empty.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah. Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days? Back when freelancers were treated like heroes. Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Free sandwiches?
Yeah, I haven't had my lunch yet. I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what? Why don't you head over to the forge, get your Javelin tuned up, so we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
All right, that was the interaction there was pretty good. All right, heading back to the Javelin. Why the door closed?
Scars, I
The
guess.
door.
You can't deny it.
Can I talk to you again?
When I first came
Like
here,
that.
there were banners hanging in the enclave. I wonder when they all came down.
What accent do you have? It feels like Irish, but it's not Irish.
Owen, you need something?
What are you talking about? I just got a message from you saying to meet you at the forge.
I didn't send any. Why would to meet up here? Something's not right.
We needed to speak in private. My name is Tassin.
Do you always travel with a security escort?
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance, I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying Schaefer relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer? We'll make it worth your while.
Let's do it. Ooh,
That's just right again. Well, us anyway.
Excuse me, I just got a... That is excellent. I will go and run my diagnostics. Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
On behalf of myself and Matthias, thank you for doing
All
this.
of my...
Okay, and if I have...
Find Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
Dude, how tall am I? I think she's so taller than me. Forge allows you to equip new gear and weapons, personalize how your Javelin looks, and create new loadouts. Sweet. Investigate the Forge and unlock your first Javelin.
Oh, would you just look at the market lately? It's so sad to see the empty stalls.
Strongholds provide more loot through drops and treasure chests in certain activities. Tasks give you resource Javelin. Choose carefully. You'll be using this suit until new Javelin classes become available at level 8, even if you restart the game. That's a little harsh. Oh yeah, which ones? Oh yeah, I like the Colossus one a lot. I kind of want to attack and not worry about defense. Come on. There we go. Use the loadout tab to change weapons, parts, and gear. Create custom loadouts in the Javelin menu with Y button. Press A on unlock tabs to switch your equipment. Let's stick to move the camera, right stick to circle around the suit. Zoom in and out with right and left trigger. Switch to the appearance tab, right bumper to customize your look. Alright. This inventory is Javelin specific. Press A on items you want to equip. Compare a currently equipped item on the right with a selected item on the left. That was like Destiny. Salvage item for crafting materials by holding X. Did I see holding? Open Cortex for more information. Got it. All I have is a railgun. Can I craft anything? No, I can't. I can't even go to that tab. Weapons. Javelin has multiple slots to equip items. Press A to choose a slot. Some are unlocked immediately, some have requirements. Select the slot to read the requirements. Alright, level 3. I didn't even have to select it, I could just see it. It's the same gun, but it does slightly more damage. Marksman rifle. I don't need that for this guy. Better weapon. High explosive mortar. This high explosive shell that detonates across a large area. Detonates explosive combo. Alright, that's the only thing I can equip. Alright, on to appearance. Many ways to change the appearance of your javelin. Explore new materials, colors, and animations. Add finishing touches like level of wear, finals, and metal plating. Use coin or shards to purchase new appearance items. Alright. Cool. Titanfall. Except I've never played Titanfall. Alright, no need for that. Yeah, that's kind of funny, but I won't. I'll just stick with the simple clap. Well, I have all of these, never mind. Buy. That's, for some reason, adorable. That was nothing. Alright, moving on. Paints. Sweet, I can paint. Nylon, tactical. Why did you... There's leather paint? That's a thing? Clean metallic. Ah, that's offensive to the eye. Might as well keep the same thing. I think that's good enough. just have default stuff. Oh, let me choose that. I have to choose between dirty and old. Oh, I'll stay with old. I don't really need the vinyls. They're not doing it for me.
Let's take a look.
I think we're good here. I'll have to hold B to exit.
Hasn't it? There's more crits than people down there, I think.
That's the mission. In the suit. Locate Arcanist Matthias Sumner, Shaper Expert. Review mission difficulty level in privacy settings. With the right stick. That required mission is automatically selected. Or select the new mission title and new objective on the map. Invite players by pressing right bumper to enter the squad page. Launch mission by pressing X. It is not bad. I'll definitely play private, because I don't want to be bothered by anybody else. Select A in an empty slot. Look up your friend. I don't have any. Now I'm good. Let's begin. Keep it as private, damn it. Level faster through experience bonuses when you play with others. No.
Here we are, Freelancer. You ready to jump in?
Yes, I am.
Well then, let's not keep that big bad world waiting. Our contract is to locate an Arcanist named Matthias. Tassin has given us the last location where he made contact.
Let's go!
The location Tassin gave us must be close. I'm detecting the camp's shortwave radio.
Not seeing anyone. Owen, anything?
Yeah, lots of broken equipment. Obviously Arcanist made, otherwise, no, nothing but the radio. And no Matthias. Oh, hang on. This radio. Same frequency.
Must be more than one camp. Let's follow that signal.
Yeah, to detect accumulation of stable regions and herald the beginning of the campaign. Okay. Something like I run like a flipping juggernaut.
Hey, I've got a new trail. We'll need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
The juggernaut. I should be fine. I should know.
Anything else I should know?
Besides that Arcanists get themselves in trouble by
About Matthias.
brilliant and reckless. He has a reputation among the Arcanists. Not a good one.
Having a bad reputation is chapter 1 in the Freelancer's Handbook.
Thing.
The radio signal is getting stronger. Clearly, Matthias established more than one camp.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh no.
Arcanist?
Yes.
Matthias?
No, he's not here. Look for anything that can help track him down.
Expedition leader for this research. Fail to check in before ciphers when expected. I'll just step into this reader. Go down. Well, I have to go down. Here out of instance. Probably stuff somewhere. Oh! Alright, can't explore that much. This direction. Here, somewhere over here.
That's where the signal is coming from. We can use it to help search for another camp. It'll take time.
Okay, get started.
Seems quiet out here.
Maybe.
Quiet. Oh, there they go.
What the hell? An ambush!
It's the scars, damn scavengers! Multiple signals, they are everywhere!
Are you done with the radio?
No, still working on it. Destroy any hives that pop up, that can cut off reinforcements.
Hives mean more scars. Got it. Any luck on finding a direction?
No, not yet. Focus on that hive.
Not doing too well. The shield's like
Make sure you destroy any hives you see. Clear out those remaining scars.
Radio signal?
Still working on it.
oh, it's like a minigun. Okay, that works.
Just fiddling with the radio signal for the next location.
I understand. Just hurry up.
Of course, lots at stake, I know. More hives.
I noticed.
Make sure you destroy any hives you see.
Going to die soon. Oops.
We have to get on those scar hives, quickly! The only way to stop the scars is to destroy their hives. To stop the scars is to destroy their hives. That's the last of those horrible things. Now finish off the remaining scars. Finally, and done.
This is Arcanist Matthias Sumner. Scars have attacked my camp. Need immediate assistance.
Matthias, where are you?
He didn't hear you. But I think I found another camp.
Okay, let's go. Hear anything else out of Matthias?
Nothing. I just lost the radio signal. We need a signal booster. Wait! Found one. Got a bunch of scars. I've never seen this much scar activity. What is going on?
I don't know, but it's not a good sign.
More scars incoming. Looks like they're using gates. I hate those. Very unfair.
Okay, I'm looking for a signal booster, right?
Yes, should be close. What you need to do is turn it on.
In the earliest days of human freedom, these saber rings have been a source of study and speculation for the Arcanist community. Much knowledge has been lost by the Green Gate. It's not that both gates used to be upright, and that the second one fell to the ground some 300 years ago. Arcanists hypothesize that the ring also fell due to seismic activity, which may connect to the same sequence and destroy the earth. Checks the debate.
Signal booster is working.
I'm heading up the stairs, hoping to find refuge. Scars in pursuit.
Matthias,
He still can't hear us.
I've got a location.
Seeing our archivist. Poet, help me out.
He's not here. Wait, that's the radio we were following. The scars were taking it apart. We fixed that. I bet we reached the bias. What's happening with the scars? Something has them enraged. That seems to be the last of the scars. Let's fix that radio.
What needs to happen?
Get me into the access panel, I'll do the rest.
Okay, done.
Starting repairs.
Oh, that doesn't look like a repair.
Would you just let me? Oh, damn it! Hang on, we've got company.
Can it be fixed?
Yes, of course. Deal with the scars, I'll figure it out.
Looks serious.
Very serious. Focus on the big guy.
That's a big guy? Where? Oh, there you are.
Watch out for the flamethrower. Go around him! Around the back! He's weaker there! Looks like we scared them off. Let's take care of the rest and get back to the radio.
Come back here.
Okay, I think I got it.
Are you sure?
Mostly sure. It's working. I've got a location. Patch Matthias through.
I'm calling anyone in the area. I need help. There are scars everywhere.
It worked! Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, thank goodness. There's no time. I'm hiding, but the scars are searching. I can see them. You must hurry.
Just hang on. We're coming.
Matthias managed all these stairs to get up here with an army of scars at your heels. Great things are possible, like...
Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm getting a read on his radio signal.
Are you okay?
A little banged up, but fine. You see that ramp up ahead? The one with the statue? Head up there.
Yeah, there is more.
What about the scars near you? See anything?
Had a few spots of trouble. Near misses. They're quite relentless.
There'll be something here.
Wait, what's this? I found some canisters. Could prove useful.
Don't try anything dangerous.
Not to worry. It'll be a contained explosion.
I think you better hurry.
That's one here.
Less for Matthias to deal with.
What's happening? Matthias?
It worked. Small trap, the scars walked right into it. I'll have to keep moving.
those hives. Hive's taken care of. Let's see to those scums.
You got it. Give me an update.
Just a minute. I'm okay. Haven't been this far into the ruins.
Just stay ahead of them. I'm nearly there.
On my way. Is that where to go?
Matthias, I'm in the tunnel.
You're close. Main chamber just ahead. It's incredible.
Seeing some damage. Matthias has been busy.
Surprises, freelancer.
Stay put. I'll keep them off you.
Much appreciated.
Where are they? We're down there.
coming from?
Scars have too many ways to add to their numbers if needed. Be careful!
I'm trying. How did you make them so mad, Matthias?
I don't know. I've never seen them like this.
Scar, please. Have to keep moving.
Can't argue that. Close quarters. Careful. Don't know what it is, but it looks dangerous.
Rust Reaver. Its name is Rust Reaver. I don't care what its name is.
Done. Let's clean up the rest of them now, shall we? Okay, no active signals. I'll keep monitoring. You should check on Matthias.
Finally, it's over.
Matthias? Here, right here. These scars. I don't know what to think. Arcanists and scars often clash over Shaper sites, but nothing like this. I must tell Tassin. Please. I need to return to Fort Tarsus.
Did it. You can break out of webbed or frozen effects faster by jumping. Alright, good to know. No. See what's there. Now I got a second weapon. What do I have normally? An auto cannon. It's an auto cannon. I guess it's like a sort of like a minigun. But I need something more accurate.
Freelancer.
Thanks for the save. That trouble was unexpected.
You often hang around outside the walls like that?
Occupational hazard, but this was different. Something's making the scars more violent.
I think it's the Dominion. We think they're back. I'm sure you must know Freelancer Yarrow.
I think Tassin's right. This feels like before the attack on Freemark.
The one that set off the Heart of Rage?
I don't really know the whole story.
I do. Much of what I am about to tell you is not well known. My ward, Johnny, was there 10 years ago. She saw it with her own eyes. What you will already know is that Freemark was one of the great cities of Bastion. Ancient, proud, prosperous. But most important, it held the largest and greatest enclave of freelancers anywhere. The freelancers, along with the Sentinels, guardians of the walls, protected Freemark and its people from the chaos of our world. Until one day, the Dominion arrived on their doorstep. Cruel conquerors from the north. The Dominion, the Sentinels, and the Freelancers would make their claim for Freemark that day. Each group heirs in their own right to the legendary General Tarsis and her Legion of Dawn. One of our best, Freelancer Adams, led the charge as the Enclave left to meet the Dominion forces head-on. My Johnny says the army was massive. The Dominion was led by Dr. Harkin, a man never seen before or after that day. He came to take the city at any cost. So they fought, outflanked, and outgunned. Freelancers fought. They did well for a time. But the walls of the Great Freemark did not hold. The Dominion poured in. Adams, with many Freelancers, made their last stand outside the city walls. While some, like Johnny, stayed to help who she could. When, without warning, the doomed Sentinels fell back. But now I tell you that Johnny discovered what the Sentinels already knew. The Dominion didn't want to destroy Freemark. They wanted to capture an ancient Shaper relic that was protected deep inside the city. The Cenotaph. It seems this Dr. Harkin believed he had created a way for the Dominion to use the Cenotaph to control the Anthem of creation itself. Arrogance. The Anthem will not be controlled. The terrible cataclysm, which was unleashed that day, destroyed Freemark, destroyed the Dominion, destroyed everything. That cataclysm became the heart of rage. Some survived to tell the story of Freemark, but not many.
Dominion must be back for a reason.
I clearly have more intel to hunt down. Come and find me later.
Yeah, me too. I'll contact you when I have something.
I'll be in the Enclave.
Access faction system and the challenges that civils, freelancers, and architects to unlock rewards. Alright, well, I guess I'll leave it there. Really like an Anthem. It's about what I thought. There are some errors here and there, like we get sent